Hello everyone, I'm Clement, Director of Recreation for the City of Thibodaux.
And I'm Janice Tregre, Director of Housing and Community Development.
We're at Dr. Martin Luther King Park, which is located on Dr. Martin Luther King Drive in South Thibodaux. We just recently went through a huge renovation at our recreation center. This park is actually used by a number of our groups. We have a pavilion where they have functions and play basketball. We host baseball tryouts and practices and games. We also have a football field down there where the Bantam football group uses it, along with a walking track underneath a huge lot of trees. Inside the building, our renovations consisted of redoing both bathrooms, making them ADA compliant and upgrading the fixtures, created new lighting and new doors. We also did some fascia work on the outside, and we put a new coat of paint and upgraded the windows and storm doors.
The Department of Housing and Community Development secured the funding for this project through the Community Development Block Grant Funds. The City of Thibodaux is an entitlement city that receives CDBG funds to do projects in areas that are considered low income. In the past, we have completed projects such as sidewalks, drainage, new playground facilities, and this year we focused on the MLK Recreation Center. Joining us today is Mayor Tommy Eschete.
I want to thank Kevin and Janice for all the efforts they've taken to make this project a reality. It's from its inception to completion, talking about a 2-year process, and a lot of hard work, a lot of planning, but the results are well worth the wait. You know, our park out here is something that we are proud of. Unfortunately, in the past, you know, it hasn't been used. And what we wanted to do when we came up with the concept of renovating the building was to actually have the new building act as a catalyst for people to use our facility here in Martin Luther King Park. So I think in essence, by renovating the building, making it accessible to our citizens and to anyone who would like to use the facility for any kind of special functions, we will initiate that catalyst that will make our park more used by our citizens. And I think in general, that's really what our focus and goal was, and our vision in deciding to go through with this project. As Janice had said earlier, the project was totally funded completely through our HUD entitlement program. Community Development Block Grant Program is a program we've been using for years now, and we decided to focus our efforts on recreation for the past 2 or 3 years. This project in and of itself exceeded $200,000 in cost, and again, for a building that hasn't been renovated since its construction back in the early 60s, it was something we felt was well worth the money that we spent. So if you haven't visited Martin Luther King Park in the recent past, it's time for you to come by, take a look at it. We're proud of what we did. Again, I'm proud of the efforts they made in making this project a reality.